Hey guys, welcome to my channel Just Design. I am Pratik Hegde and this is my first YouTube video. As the title suggests, it is a basic Pathfinder tutorial. Many a times it can become quite challenging to predict the behavior of the different Pathfinder options, especially for a beginner. So let's see how it works. For simplicity of the tutorial, I have used only two shapes to illustrate the function. In the interest of time, I have already created and arranged the shapes. This file can be downloaded from the link in the description. So without wasting more time, let's dive in. There is, however, only one golden rule you need to follow while using a Pathfinder, and that is, the order in which the shapes are arranged defines the result. So I'm running on Adobe Illustrator CC 2018 version and my workspace is set up as Essential Classic. Here is the Pathfinder option. In case you are running any other version of Adobe Illustrator or you are unable to locate your Pathfinder, it is very simple. Go to Window, navigate to Pathfinder and just click it. Yeah, a panel should open and I would bring it up. Okay, so there are two main modes. One is shape modes and other is Pathfinders. As a basic tutorial, I would be going through only the shape modes. You can give the Pathfinders a try. If you don't get it, you can leave your questions in the comments below and I will do my best to reply to it. So in the shape modes, there are four main options. The first one is add or unite. The second one is subtract or minus print. The third one is intersect and the fourth one is exclude. Let's go through one by one. So basically what a unite does is it merges all the objects and combines them into one single shape. So here it is. I have a yellow object on top and blue object on the bottom, and I click and I hit unite, so I get a yellow shape. Here I have yellow on the bottom and blue on the top, and I click and I have blue shape. So the golden rule which I said, the order in which the shapes are arranged defines your result. So in case of unite option, the result depends on the object you have placed on the top. So in the first one you had the yellow object on the top, so the result is a combined yellow object. In the second case you had the blue object on the top, so the combined result is the blue shape. So let's see what we got here. Here we have a yellow stroked transparent fill object and a blue solid object in the bottom. So the result should ideally be the property of the object on the top, which is a transparent fill and a yellow stroke. So let's see what happens. I hit yes, it is, and here I have blue stroke on the bottom and yellow stroke on the top, so I should get a yellow stroked object. So that's it about unite. Let's see what happens with the minus print. So what a minus print or the subtract does is that it uses the top objects and cuts it off from the bottom object. So let's see what it means. So I have yellow on the top and blue in the bottom. I hit minus print and I'm left with a blue solid object. You can see the yellow shape was cut out from the blue. Okay, now let me check what happens here, and that's right. So what is happening here? So the result has the property which is of the bottommost shape. So here what happens is I have a yellow stroked object with a transparent fill on the top and blue solid object on the bottom. I hit minus print and I'm left with something pretty similar to the first result. And here I have the same thing and I click and I hit minus print and it leaves with the result that has the property same as the bottommost object. So let's move on to intersect. And what intersect basically does is it retains the part that are overlapping and deletes the rest. So let's see what happens here. I have yellow on top and I have blue on the bottom and I intersect. So I basically get the portion which was overlapping and rest of them, as I said, are deleted. Now next I have yellow in the bottom and blue on the top and I hit intersect. So I'm left with the same portion but in the blue color. So as you might have noticed, the property of the result is derived by the property of the object which was on the top. So here I have a yellow stroked object with a transparent fill and I have a blue solid object in the bottom. So the result should be this portion with a transparent fill and yellow stroke. Let's see. Yep, it is. Here the result should be the same, since yellow stroked object is on the top and blue stroked object is in the bottom, so the result should be a yellow stroked object. Yes. So the last one is exclude, and it is exactly the opposite of intersect. It gets rid of whatever is overlapping and retains the rest and combines them into a single shape. So let's see what happens here. I have yellow on top and blue on the bottom, and I hit exclude. So the resulting is everything that does not overlap. Here I have yellow in the bottom and blue on the top, and I hit exclude. So what we see here is the result is governed again by the object which is on the top. So I had a yellow object on the top here, and at the result I have a yellow filled object. Here I had a blue object on the top, so the result is the blue filled object. Now here I have yellow stroked transparent fill on the top and blue solid object in the bottom, so the result should be a yellow stroked object. Yes, that is. And here I have yellow stroke object on top, blue stroke object on the bottom, and I hit exclude. I again have a yellow stroke transparent fill object. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something today. If you like this content and want this channel to grow, like, share and subscribe. Also, if you want me to cover specific topics, then leave your comments below, and I would get back at the earliest. Thanks. Take care.